Please join me in standing for the class of 2021 and remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and the students of Blue Ridge Community College, I bid you a warm welcome. Graduates, I'm honored as president of Blue Ridge Community College to be here with you as you conclude this chapter in your lives. Whatever it took for you to get here today, you did it. You've gained the tools and the know-how to make things happen. You've shown the determination to achieve. Now, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. You did the hard work, and now you have the credentials to prove it. As we begin our commencement, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our board members. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. We'll show our appreciation to you by applause after all the names have been read. From our College Board of Trustees, Chairman Chip Gould, Mr. Steve Dozier, Mr. Kelly Leonard, Mr. Duke Woodhull. From our Foundation Board of Directors, Mr. Brett Miller and Mr. Duke Woodhull. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to recognize and give special thanks to those assisting in today's ceremony. Sign language interpreters Matthew Biddy and Laura Nielsen, and our student leaders who are serving as honor marshals. Thank you all. Recently, we presented Excellence in Teaching and Service Awards to some of our outstanding faculty and staff members. Tonight, we'd like to recognize the individuals who received these awards. Please hold your applause until all the names have been read. Receiving the Dr. Molly A. Parkhill Staff Person of the Year Award, Vice President for Student Services, Kirsten Bunch. Kirsten, if you'll please stand. Receiving the Dr. David W. Sink Jr. Community Service Award, our Dean for Health Sciences, Lee Angel. Receiving the Dr. and Mrs. William D. Killian Excellence in Teaching Award, Sociology Instructor, Dr. Annalise Hagedorn. Receiving the Dr. Eliza B. Growie Extra Mile Award, Nursing Instructor, Terry Locke. And receiving the Employee Wellness Award, English Instructor, Rachel Marsom. Let's give these outstanding faculty and staff a round of applause. At this time, I'd like to ask all veterans to stand so we can recognize your service and sacrifice to this great country we call home. Thank you for your service. Today, you'll notice that many of our graduates are wearing cords to signify our honor graduates, student ambassadors, veterans, or members of the National Technical Honor Society. We're pleased to recognize our students for their accomplishments, and a guide to the significance of each cord is located in your program. Now, students, I know this journey has not been without hardships and struggles along the way. I applaud you for your hard work and determination. This is a proud moment, and not just for you, but for your friends, your family, your scholarship donors, and your instructors who invested in you and believed in you. So for all the people who helped you get here, let's give them a round of applause. Graduates, learning is hard and it demands sacrifice, but there's no greater or more sustainable satisfaction to be found than those afforded by higher education. Your education will provide opportunities and open doors that you don't even know about right now. What you've accomplished this last year is different from the graduating classes that came before you. Historians will study this time. Your children and grandchildren will wonder, what was it like? Our world has been changed in many ways we don't even know yet. But here's what we do know. You, class of 2021, you not only survived this year, you have achieved something that will change your life forever. You see, trials like living and going to college during a pandemic can teach us a lot about ourselves. They can show us what matters most and strip away those things that only seemed important. We see that joy can be found even in the worst of times. We see the strength that's always been in us. You have been strong, and Blue Ridge Community College has been strong. Let me say just a word about our faculty and staff. We often ask our students, when you think of Blue Ridge Community College, what comes to mind? And the top two reasons were caring and helpful. Caring and helpful, I like the way that sounds. You have the best community college faculty and staff anywhere, and I tip my hat to the team at Blue Ridge Community College. As I always do with every graduating class, I have a few things to share with you as graduates. Make a difference. The time will come when you'll have the opportunity to give back to your community. Take what you have learned and use it to improve your life, but more importantly, use it to improve someone else's life. Trust yourself. Anyone can succeed when things are going well. The true measure of a person lies in how one gets back up after being knocked down. Trust that you're ready for the roadblocks that may get in your way. And when you hit one, reassess the situation and your priorities, and then determine what needs to be done. Always take pride in your work. Be an example of how to do things right. Have a strong work ethic and never compromise your integrity. If you commit to do something, we ask that you do it with Blue Ridge pride. Lead well. Even if you're not the boss, you can lead in your career. Someone is looking up to you and watching your actions and listening to your words. It's what you do when people aren't looking that can make a difference. Carry the Blue Ridge Community College name well. Being a graduate comes with an awesome responsibility and obligation to represent this college. Talk to others about how they can change their lives through education just like you. Share your story. Talk about the great things going on here at Blue Ridge Community College. You are now an ambassador of Blue Ridge, and we're counting on you. Congratulations again on your graduation and all you have accomplished. You've done your best, and now you get to see the fruits of your sacrifices. Many blessings to you and your family. Thank you.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. Leatherwood, these are the candidates for the associate degree, diploma, and certificate. On behalf of the faculty at Blue Ridge Community College, I present these candidates to you for confirmation.
As president of Blue Ridge Community College, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges, I hereby confer these degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the candidates from the 2021 graduating class. You may be seated.
Christian Melody Ballard, Associate in Arts, magna cum laude. Anastasia L. Perez, Associate in Science. Ingrid Elita Beckford, Early Childhood Education, Career Entry, cum laude. Catherine Elaine Bedingfield, Business Administration, cum laude. Lucretia Nicola Bennett, Business Administration, Marketing and Retailing, cum laude. Jacob Isaiah Brandyberg, Associate in Science. Richard Charles Brown, Associate in Engineering, summa cum laude. Eduardo Calvillo Molina, Welding Technology, summa cum laude. Manuel Garcia Caliwa, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Sochi Carrillo, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Angel Jose Castillo, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship, cum laude. Joshua L. Chandler, Associate in Engineering, summa cum laude. Tristan B. Chappell, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Morgan Cole Davis, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Summer Langford Dodd, Information Technology System Support. Christopher Worth Dublin, Information Technology Support and Services, magna cum laude. Hannah Margaret Dwyer, Cosmetology. Randy Nicole Frizzell, Accounting and Finance. Blakely Owen Garber, Cosmetology, cum laude. Celeste Garcia Nieto, Business Administration, Banking and Finance, cum laude. Business Administration, Business Apprenticeship, cum laude. Magna Anaí Garza, Associate in Arts. Carrie Ann Marie Gasperson, Business Administration, Marketing and Retailing, magna cum laude. Ruby Antonetia Gonzalez Perez, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Mason Randall Green, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Lee James Guidry, Emergency Medical Science, cum laude. Jeremiah George Hansen, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Daniel Kenneth Lee Hauk, Emergency Medical Science. Martin Deshawn Hunter, Mechatronics, Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Tracy Elizabeth Jacobs, Cosmetology. Laura Catherine Jocelyn, Associate in Science, cum laude. Sydney Reese Justice, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Robert Darren Kelly, Mechatronics Engineering Technology, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Peter Jacob Kaiser, Welding Technology. Caitlin Hart Ledbetter, Associate in Arts, Teacher Preparation. Kelly Kathleen McCardle, Associate in Arts. Jasmine Marisol Mendoza Garcia, Associate in Science. James August Nitschy, Criminal Justice Technology. Madison Diane Owens, Associate in Arts. Hannah Nicole Pace Harris, Associate in Arts, cum laude. Christopher James Peavy, Automotive Systems Technology, summa cum laude. Ruth Madai Portela Cupido, Associate in Arts. Peyton Nicole Roche, Associate in Science, summa cum laude. Blake Alexander Rackley, Collision Repair and Refinishing Technology. Nicolette Alexandra Redden, Associate in Science. Jonah Benjamin Lee Riddle, Fire Protection Technology. Holly Monique Riggins, Cosmetology, cum laude. Teddy L. Rollins, Associate in Fine Arts, Visual Arts, summa cum laude. Callie D. Romero, Office Administration, Medical Office. Lacey Victoria Rose, Horticulture Technology, summa cum laude. Gavin Lee Rutledge, Welding Technology. Casey Ray Silvers, General Occupational Technology. Kelsey Nicole Smith, Associate in Science. Taylor Stephen Snyder, Fire Protection Technology, cum laude. Claire Evelyn Stansberry, Associate in Arts, summa cum laude. Karina Stepp, Associate in Science. Luis Antonio Urostegui, Mechatronics Engineering Technology, Industrial Manufacturing Production Technician Apprenticeship. Angelise de la Candelaria Vasquez Cuito, Community Spanish Interpreter. Samantha Lee Workman, Cosmetology. Isabel Walton Mellard, Business Administration, Graphic Design.
Students, it is indeed an honor and my privilege to first call you Blue Ridge Community College graduates. As president of this great institution, I know that today is a statement of why we exist as a community college. It is why we show up for work every day and why this fantastic group of faculty stands before you in the classroom and works beside you in the lab or clinical site. The counselors, advisors, and staff support throughout your time at Blue Ridge. We do this because we believe in the transformational power of education. At this time, it's my privilege to complete your transition from student to graduate. Will the class of 2021 please stand? You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance this evening. Please remain standing until all graduates have recessed.